All right, we're just about a minute away of getting started here for the Thursday heats, day 2 of the 2026 TYR Pro Swim Series stop in the Sacramento. First up is the women's 100-meter butterfly, where the pro swim record set last year by Gretchen Walsh is a 54.60. The U.S. Open record is also the American and world, that is Walsh's swim, at a 54.33. We have a total of 6 heats in the women's 100-meter butterfly. Heat 1. Heat 1, lane 1, Olivia Summers. In 2 is Haley Tiffany. 3, Ava Collins. 4, Lila Capena. 5, Molly McCorriston. 6, Winnie Liu. 7, Avery Frick. Lane 8, Mina Kalyevich. Kalyevich from lane 8 with the 29.4. Entered with a short course yard time of 54.38. Lane 3, Ava Collins, the 15-year-old from Dart, now moving up. And it is Collins, your winner, with a 1:03.66 to take the first race of Thursday heats. Heat 2. Heat 2, lane 1, Olivia Alwarter. 2, Josephine Brandt. 3, Louise Scherer. 4, Lainey Tietjen. 5, Tatum Engie. 6, Abigail Landers. 7, Maya Bromberg. 8, Sophia Richard. Tietjen in 4 from Empire, Kansas City. 54.5 short course yard entry time. With a 29.0 out of lane 4, leads 29.15. Josephine Brandt, lane 2, Dart swimming. Sharon now, the 15-year-old from Palo Alto, Stanford, and lane 3 emerging with the lead in the final 25 meters. 1:03.6 the top time. And Sharon will stop the clock with a 1:02.59. Now your top qualifier ahead of Josephine Brandt of Dart, 1:03.64. Third is Landers in 6, 1:04.04. Heat 3. Heat 3 of 6 racing in lane 1, Eleanor Garrity. 2, Grace Perry. 3, Bella Sims. 5, Lavenia Sim. 6, Katrine Otaegi. 7, Ella Bousquet. 8, Ashlyn Bolliard. .27.9 at the turn from Sims of the Sandpipers and the University of Michigan in lane 3. 52.8 short course yard. That's the entry time for Sims. Sims by a body length in heat 3 and a 59.90 wins the race for Sims ahead of Otaegi, 101.54 from lane 6. Third, Grace Perry, 101.83. Heat 4. Heat 4, lane 1, Grayson Ko. 2, Ella Gakatil. 3, Ava Chavez. 4, Caroline Larson. 5 is Taylor Ruck. 6, Tori Yamamura. 7, Benya Matig. 8, Grace Sorensen. Ruck of Canada, lane 5, your 6th seed overall, 59.61, dealing with Caroline Larson of Louisville, now on the second. 50th, Larson the third, seeded 58.7. Ruck with an impressive morning swim of 58.90. She becomes our top qualifier with 2 heats remaining. Chavez second for Cal, 0029. Third, Larson, Louisville, 101.15. Heat 5. Heat 5, lane 1, Sutton Forbes. 2, Frida Lobersley. 4 is Marie Vattel. 5, Lismar Lyon. 6, Emma Bronson. 7, Haley Oak. 8 is Lori Awad. Vattel for Sun Devil. French national team member. Leading Lismar Lyon by just about a body length as we get to the final 5 meters. Time to beat from Taylor Ruck, 58.90. There's a 59.17. Vattel, your winner. Lyon 00.11 for second, ahead of Lower Bearsley in lane 2, 101.28. Heat 6. Sixth and final preliminary heat of the women's 100-meter butterfly. Lane 1 is Claire Lukin, 3 Chloe Stepanek, 4 Tori Husk, 5 Caroline Bricker, 6 Lucy Velty, lane 8 Allison Blue. 27.2 leading out from Husk, the number 2 American performer in history with her 55.52 from the 2024 Olympic trials. Husk would go on to take Olympic gold at the Paris Games. Bricker of Alto Swim Club, 58.7 entry time for her, and it will be Husk and Bricker. 1-2, 59.34 gets the win for Tori Husk. Bricker with a 59.38 for second, ahead of Lucy Velty, 00.34 out of lane 6 for Empire KC Swim Club. That concludes event 11 prelims. Results coming up in just a moment. Qualifying for the championship final, the women's 100 butterfly, Taylor Ruck, number 1 for Swimming Canada, 58.90. Marie Vatel, Tori Husk, Caroline Bricker, Bella Sims, Lizmar Lyon, Ava Chavez, and Lucy Velty all qualify for that race. It took a 00.34. Caroline Larson leads the consolation final for Lowell ahead of Loa Bearsley, Gakatil, Stepanek, Otaegi, Perry, Bronson, and Sims, 16th from Alto, 102.29. The bonus final is Yamamura, Scherer, Mate, Garrity, Liu, Forbes, Brandt, and Collins of Dart, 24th, 103.66. Your alternates are Summers and Sorensen at 103.76 and 79. Finalists, the time is now 9:11. You have 30 minutes in which to declare. UFC Swimming scratch rules are in effect. Event 12, men's 100-meter butterfly. The pro swim record set last year by Ilya Haroun of Canada is a 50.42. We'll have 6 heats. Heat 1. Lane 2 is Gabe Bosler-Kilmer. 3, Grant Bellin. 4, Mark Checo. 6, Micah Tennyson. 7, Alexander Louvel. 8, Isaac Young. This is heat 1 of 6 in the men's fly. Tennyson leads out in lane 6 from Streamline, 26.26. $56.20. Mike and Tennyson getting things started in the men's 100-meter butterfly with a win ahead of Grant Bellin of King, 57.59. Then it's Bosler-Kilmer, third for Spire, 58.68. Heat 2. Heat 2, lane 1 is Micah Moore. 2, Logan Devine. 3, Jacob Ina. 4, Aiden Kirk. 5, Jonathan Tan. 6, Dylan Heikela. 7, Zach Power. 8, Cole Lanting. 10 and 5, Alto Swim Club, 46-1, short course yard entry time. Here at 25.5. Micah Moore in lane 1, Jacob Ina in 3. Trying to separate themselves from the pack. But Tan of Alto with some clean water in lane 5. 55.47 for Tan, but it's Micah Moore getting the win. 55.41 from lane 1, Moore of Fort Collins area swim team. Third goes to lane 7, Zach Power. 55.83 from Laker Ridge swim team. Heat 3. Heat 3 in lane 1, Joey Salvetti. 3, Jason Zhao. 4, Blake Tierney. 5, Henry McFadden. 6, Cole Fout. 7, Min Huang. McFadden taking the 200 freestyle last night. Saw Blake Tierney in the 100 backstroke final. McFadden, freestyle specialist out of New Jersey. Also a Stanford Cardinal. Cole Fout, 18-year-old from Phoenix Swim Club, lane 6, applying some pressure. As is lane 7, Min Huang. With Henry McFadden, your winner, 54.67, takes heat 3 for lane 5. Then Cole Fout second, 54.99 and 6. Huang third, 55.16. Heat 4. Heat 4 of 6, the first circle seated heat in the men's butterfly. Lane 2 is Robin Doman. 3, Andres Brooks. 4, Sean Newbold. 5, Jack Brown. 6, Wells Ginzer. 7, Jacob Turner. 8, Aiden Collins. Newbold in 4 from the University of Alabama, part of the Dutch Olympic team at the Paris Games. Comes in at a 51.83. And a dominant swim here from Newbold at 51.88, right on his entry time, as he takes over the leaderboard with 2 heats remaining. Second is Jack Brown of Cal with a 53.89. And touching third, Doman, lane 2, 54.22. Heat 5. Heat 5, lane 1, William Titley. 2, Yetziel Morales. 3, Daniel Deal. 4, Finley Knox. 5, Charlie Cancelmo. 6, Caden Bowers. 7, William McClelland. 8, Andrew Coombs. Daniel Deal, last night's 100 backstroke winner out of NC State with a 53.6 entry time. Knox, now the IM World Champion out of Canada, lane 4. Together with Cancelmo, the 16-year-old out of Seattle. Cancelmo comes in at 53.20, number 10 all-time for the 15-16 age group. And a big morning swim here from Cancelmo, 53.5, just within a half second of his personal best. Right behind the Canadian Olympian Finley Knox at 53.34. Third, Morales, Puerto Rico, lane 2, 54.91. Heat 6. Heat 6, lane 1, Raphael Van Heck. 2, Andrew Ted. 4, Aiden Hayes. 5, Michael Andrews. 6, Brandon Ha. 7, Ian Maldonado. 8, Zach Parise. Hayes, your top seed, the 14th fastest American in history with his 51.24 personal best. Andrews got the lead at the halfway turn. 23.92 from Andrew. He's entered with a 51.8. Takes a 51.5 to make the top 25 all-time list. Andrew's got a personal best of 50.80 in this event. And Andrew continuing to lead from lane 5. Hayes closes a bit, but Andrew wins at 52.92, the top time of the morning. Aiden Hayes right behind with a 53.17. Then Brandon Ha of Dart, 54.61 for the 18-year-old. We look forward to a rematch tonight in that 100 butterfly final. Other qualifiers will be announced to you momentarily. So Sean Niewald will lead the way in the men's 100 fly with that 51.88. Then it's Michael Andrew, Aiden Hayes, Finley Knox, Charlie Cancelmo, Jack Brown, Raven Doman, and Andres Brooks with a 54.41 qualifies for the A final. In the console heat, Ha, McFadden, Turner, Morales, Bowers, Deal, Fount, and Ginzer, 16th, 55.03. Bonus final, McClellan, Huang, Moore, 10, Maldonado, Power, Parise, Tay, 24th for Cypress Fairbanks at 56.02. Alternates Devine and Collins. Summers in event 12. The time is now 9:23. You have 30 minutes in which to declare. Event 13 is staging. This is the women's 200-meter breaststroke. We'll have 4 heats where the pro swim record is also the U.S. Open record at 2:19:30, set in 2024 by Kate Douglas with the New York Athletic Club. Heat 1. First of 4 heats in the women's 200-meter breaststroke, lane 2 from Bellevue Club Swim Team, Eliza Seibert. 3, Fort Collins area, Josie Stahl. 4, Swim Streamline, Sloan Rocha. 5, Seattle Metropolitan Aquatic Club, Matilda White. Sloan Rocha and lane 4, 35.6, 40.3, 40.4. Rocha comes in with the short course yard, 216.33. And at 236.53. That will be the winning time for Rocha in heat 1 of the women's breaststroke. Second, Stahl, 240.7 out of lane 3. Third, Matilda White, lane 5, 245.63. Heat 2.
Take your marks.
Heat 2, lane 1, Athens Bulldog Swim Club, Eva Maluka. 2, Empire KC Swim Club, Kinley Baber. 3, Dart Swimming, Lauren Lonsdale. 4, San Ramon Valley Aquatics, Michaela Tan. 5, California Aquatics, L. Scott. 6, Markham Aquatic Club, Ashley Wilkie. 7, Empire KC, Clara Seaman. 8, San Ramon Valley, Ellie Fukami. Tan in lane 4, the 16-year-old from San Ramon, has a 228.11, number 17 all-time in this event for the 15-16 age group. She leads Scott of Berkeley in 5, 112.6 at the 100. That's the lead split from Michaela Tan. Scott 113.9. Third right now, lane 1, Maluka, 115.89. .38.8 over the third 50 from Michaela Tan, 40.8 from Scott. The lead now well over 3 seconds. Lonsdale into the top 4 with a 41.6 split from lane 3. As Maluka still holding on to third from lane 1, 40.2 on the third 50. Maluka, the Latvian national, has a number of Latvian records, but not the 200 breaststroke. That record is a 230.82. Alona Rybakova from the Rio Olympic Games. Michaela Tan of San Ramon with a strong morning showing at 231.57. That takes the win in heat 2. Maluka 236.87 with a 40.7 on the final 50. L. Scott third, for the Golden Bears with a 43.47 coming home and a 2:38.27. Heat 3. Heat 3, Lane 1, Maverick Aquatics, Melina Girardeau. 2, Upper Dublin Aquatic Club, Sofia Soleo Magliari. 3, Fresno State, Jenna Polkinen. 4, Alto Swim Club, Adeline Robillard. 5, Fresno State, Alice Kalmar. 6, Walnut Creek Aqua Bears, Stephanie Iana Cohn. 7, Spire Swim Club, Elizaveta Pazuka. 8, King Aquatic Club, Charlie Clark. Kalmar of Fresno State won this event last year at the Sacramento Pro Swim Series stop. She was at 2:30.35. Kalmar and Robillard together in front of Girardeau in lane 1. She's third with 50 meters to go. 38.8 from Kalmar over the third 50 to extend her lead from just over a second to 2 full seconds. Robillard in 4, the 18-year-old out of Stanford. 2:27.11 entry time. As your 2 seed overall, but the Fresno State athlete here in lane 5, Elise Kalmar, 2:29.99, faster than her winning time last year. Robillard, 2:33.04 for second. Third, Girardeau, 2:33.90. Heat 4. Fourth and final heat for event 13. Racing out of lane 1 in South Florida Aquatic Club, Nyla DeSarno. 2, Fort Collins area swim team, Riley Dollarhide. 3, Cougar Aquatics, Lucy Warnick. 4, Swim Atlanta, Katie Christofferson. 5, California Aquatics, Celia Slings-Toddley. In 6 for Bellevue Club is Grayson Keogh. 7, Markham Aquatic Club, Lily Chai. 8, Dart, Ireland Kennedy. Christofferson coming off a 3rd place finish in this event at the 2025 USA Swimming National Championships. Out in a 1:11.5 on that swim this morning, a 1:12.1 from Christofferson. She was 2:26.9 to pick up that 3rd place finish behind Douglas and Alex Walsh. .38.0 on the second 50 from Christofferson. Putting in some work here on a morning swim at the North Natomas Aquatic Center. 39.0 over the 3rd 50. Slings-Toddley at 39.15 for the Norwegian national team member in lane 5 out of California Aquatics. Dollarhide 3rd in lane 2. Dollarhide at 2:36.0 entry time. Got to get down to 2:31.8 to get in the top 100 all time for that age group, the 15-16. Christofferson is your winner. 2:31.40 out of lane 4. Slings-Toddley 2:33.90 for 2nd in lane 5. Then Lucy Warnick 2:38.06 gets ahead of Dollarhide at 2:38.35. That does it for the women's 200-meter breaststroke. I'll have a results summary for you prior to event 14, the men's 200-meter breaststroke. Qualifying for tonight's semifinals in the women's 200-meter breaststroke: Kalmar, Christofferson, Tan, Robillard, Slings-Toddley, Girardot, Pulkkinen, Anna Cohn, Rocha, Maluka, Warnick, Scott, Dollarhide, Fukami, Wilkie, and Keogh. 16th from Bellevue Club, 2:40.55. Alternates for the semifinals are Stahl and Lonsdale. And then qualifying for the bonus final will be Soleo, Magliari, Kennedy, Baber, Seaman, Pazuka, and Clark. 24th from King Aquatic Club at 2:44.61. Finalist event 13, the time is 9:38. You have 30 minutes. Event 14 now, the men's 200-meter breaststroke. The pro swim record set in 2024 by Matthew Fallon with the University of Pennsylvania. That's a 2:08.18. Staging now is heat number 1 of 5. Heat 1. Heat 1 of the men's breaststroke, lane 1, Indiana, Josh Matheny. 2, dart swimming, Tommy Chang. 3, Dartmouth, David Kishnerski. 4, Bellevue Club, Jacob Lee. 5, Cool Swim Team, Jack Punswick. 6, San Ramon Valley, Will McConlogue. And 7 is John Sitta. Morning swim there in lane 1 for Josh Matheny at 2:15.52. Behind him is Punswick of Cool in lane 5, 2:24.58. Third, Tommy Jang, Dart, lane 2, 2:26.18. Heat 2. Heat 2, lane 1, Nathan Ragavan. 2, San Ramon Valley, Dylan Tampawan. And lane 6 from Tsunami Swim, lane 3, Canyons Aquatic Club, Connor Alvarez. 6 from Tsunami Swim Team is Riley Egan. Also from Tsunami, lane 7, Adam Hoek. 8 from Cal, Yamato Okadome. Okadome, recent NC2A champion in the 100 and 200 yard breaststroke. He threw down a 148.61 in that 200. Number 6 performer all time in the short course yard race. Okadome 31.1 on the opening 50. Back into 35.1, 106.27 for the Japanese national in lane 8. Leads Tambawan of San Ramon, 108.5 in lane 2. Okadome with a 36.2 on the third 50. Across the pole, Tambawan San Ramon 36.8. 16-year-old from the East Bay in lane 2, going to be within about 5 meters here of the NC2A champ in lane 8 as Okadome turns in a 218.29. Tambawan a 222.65 as he improves from his entry time. Touching third, Connor Alvarez in lane 3, 226.38. 8-3. Three of 5, the first of our circle-seated heats in the men's breaststroke. Lane 2 for the UBC Thunderbirds, Tanner Cole. 4, Virginia Tech, Eli Martin. 5, Tri-Valley Aquatics, Brandon Fisher. 6, UBC Thunderbirds, Sebastian Vandelo. 7, Swimming Canada, Finley Knox. And 8 from Upper Dublin Aquatic Club is Brady Manser. Martin of VTech, the third seed at 2:12.07. The 6th seed, Brandon Fisher, in lane 5, the 37-year-old out of Livermore. Martin 104.7, Fisher 105.0, third Tanner Cole 107.8. Fisher hanging tough here with Eli Martin, 34.9 from Martin on the third 50, Fisher 35.1. Time to beat was Josh Matheny in Heat 1, 2:15.5. Long and strong all the way to the finish here for Martin and Fisher, and a pair of 2:15s is the result. Eli Martin touching first at 2:15.47. That'll put him at number 1 overall. Fisher 2:15.80. Speaking for number 3 overall. Tanner Cole third in this race, 2:19.6 from lane 2. Heat 4. Heat 4, lane 1, Cruz Lopez. 2, First Colony Swim, Jack Madden. 3, St. Petersburg, Grant Sanders. 4, Spain, Carles Cole Marti. 5, Dolphins, Andrew Eubanks. 7, Cal, Lars Antoniak. 8, Brendan Ryan. Cole Marti, the Spanish world champion and Olympian in lane 4. 103.3 to 100, then a 34.3 over the third 50. And a 213.39, Cole Marti, now the top qualifier with 1 heat remaining. Second is Andrew Eubanks, 214.46. Third is Grant Sanders, 217.26 in lane 3. Heat 5. Heat 5, lane 1, Sierra Marlins, Kota Charles. 2, California Aquatics, Zachary Tan. 3, Rose Bowl Aquatics, Daniel Lee. 4, Pinnacle Racing, AJ Pouch. And 5 from Team Puerto Rico, Xavier Ruiz. 6, Golden State Aquatics, Tyler Christensen. 7, Maverick Aquatics, Marcos Otero. Lane 8, Jason McMakin. Couch your top seed at 208 flat. That's the best time, and also number 8 all time for American performers in the tuner breaststroke. 104.0 from Pouch leads Daniel Lee, 106.0. .34.70 from Daniel Lee, outsplitting Pouch by 4 100ths. Lee, the Stanford athlete, in 3. Ruiz in third, 34.2 on the third 50, as Ruiz now trying to pick up the tempo and get back into the top 2. Pouch making it look easy. And a 214.25 from AJ Pouch will get the win in the final heat of the men's breaststroke. Daniel Lee second, 215.79. Ruiz third and 5, 216.16. As we conclude the prelims in event number 14 and start heading to the opposite end of the pool for the 50-meter backstroke. First up, we'll have results in the men's 2 breast. Qualifying for tonight's semifinals, Carles Cole Marti, AJ Pouch, Andrew Eubanks, Eli Martin, Josh Matheny, Daniel Lee, Brandon Fisher, Xavier Ruiz, Grant Sanders, Jack Madden, Yamato Okadome, Brendan Ryan, Tanner Cole, Zachary Dan, Marcos Otero, and Kota Charles for the Sierra Marlins at 220.7. Lars Antonak and Sebastian Vanderloot alternates for the semifinal. And qualifying for the bonus final, together with Lopez, Tampawan, Christensen, Knox, McMeekin, and Punswick, 24th from Cool, 224.58. Jang and Alvarez, your alternates at 25th and 26th place. Finalists in event 14, the time is 9:55. You have 30 minutes in which to declare. Ready now for 50 meters of backstroke. We'll have 4 heats here for event 15. The women's event up first. Pro swim record set last year by Kylie Moss of Canada, 27.13. The U.S. Open record is also the American record. That belongs to Catherine Burkhoff, set last year at 26.97. Heat 1. Just 4 heats here in the 50 backstroke. Alioka Fresno at lane 3. It looks to be our first heat winner, and she is with a 30.28. Second, 31.47. Carson Ward. Third, Josephine Brandt, 32.14. Heat 2. Caitlin Owens, lane 4, Texas A&M, the 3 seed at 27.69. Owens, 28.20. That gets the win in Heat 2. The top time ahead of Bella Sims, 29 flat. Third, Bridget Burton, lane 3, 30.1.
Hey, you moved, eh? Oh, yeah. Still got that umbrella though. Yeah.
Heat 3. Heat 3 now with Mary Amber Molu of Cal in lane 4, 27.43 from Molu. Takes a 27.3 to get into the top 25 all-time list in this event. And Molu with a morning swim of 28.09. That gets the win in Heat 3 and eclipses the mark from Owens in the previous heat. Second, Antonio in 6, 29.11. Third, Taylor Rudd, 29.20, lane 5. Heat 4.
Let's go, KB.
Fourth and final heat featuring Catherine Burkhoff, the American record holder and #2 all-time performer in this event. Burkhoff also the current world champion, taking this race at the Singapore event in 2025. 27.73 for Burkhoff.
Let's go, KB.
Our only sub-28-second swim in this event this morning. Ryan White second, 28.66. Third, Elena Berlin, lane 3, 29.61. As we get through a quick set of heats in the women's 50-meter backstroke. We'll have 4 heats as well in the men's event. But first up, results. This is a direct to final event here, the 50 backstroke. Burkhoff, the top seed, and joining her tonight in that race will be Mariam Bermolu, Caitlin Owens, Ryan White, Bella Sims, Kalia Antonio, Taylor Ruck, and Elena Berlin of Schrader with a 29.61. Right behind her, Summer Thresher at 29.62 will lead the console heat ahead of Clark, Bousquet, Otaegi, Burton, Lee, Oke, and Bolliard. There's a tie for 17th. Thornton and Forbes of Bend and Bellevue Club at 30.38. They'll need to check in with the admin referees. Also in that heat, you've got Sim, Iletta, Bronson, Gonzalez, Williams, and Ward. The alternate tonight will be Brandt of Dart, 32.14. Summers, the time is now 10:03. You have 30 minutes in which to declare. The men's 50-meter backstroke is up. The pro swim record set last year by Shane Casas with Longhorn as a 24.23. The U.S. Open record is also the American record set in 2022 by Hunter Armstrong of Ohio State at 23.71. Heat 1. Four heats at Dylan Carter in lane 5. 25.56 from Carter. Coachman second, lane 2, 27.40. Then lane 8, Nordheim third, 27.58. Heat 2. Heat 2, lane 4, Michael Andrew, and at 25.53 from Andrew. Few 100ths better than Dylan Carter in Heat 1. Second is Enktor, 26.12. Third, lane 5, Canada Gaziev, 26.1. Heat 3. Heat 3 of 4. Start and breakout there for Brian Murphy on lane 7, jumping out to the lead. 25.53, the top time. Here comes Murphy to the touch with a 25.36. Murphy now number 1 overall with 1 heat to go. Second, Daniel Deal, 25.75. We have a tie for third with Victor Knicken in lane 2, Tommy Hagar in 3. 26.30 for those two.
Go, Gavin. Let's go, Aiden.
Heat 4.
Go, Pack.
Fourth and final heat. Your top seed in the event is Aiden Hayes in lane 4 from NC State. His 24.74 ranks number 14 all-time for Americans. Jordan Ragland of Lifetime Northern California having a strong showing from lane 7, and it is Ragland at 25.89 getting the win. Ethan Eck of Alto Swim Club, 26.08, touches second, and third goes to Luca Battaglini of Cal, lane 2, 26.13. All right, congratulations, gentlemen, in the 50-meter backstroke. Get some results your way prior to the start of event 17, the women's 400-meter individual medley. Championship final of the men's 50-meter backstroke. Ryan Murphy, Michael Andrew, Dylan Carter, Daniel Deal, Jordan Ragland, Aiden Hayes, Ethan Eck, and Urquez Enctur of Spire Swim Club, 26.12 to make the top 8. Console final, Battaglini, Gazia, Taylor, Knicken, Hagar, Doman, Boyd, and Keogh of NC State, 26.42. Bonus final, Morales, Tierney, Patil, Bellin, Tay, Koshman, O'Neill, and Henderson. 24th for Tsunami, 27.46. Alternates Nordheim and Ha. Summers in event 16, the time is 10:09, and you have 30 minutes in which to declare your intentions. We're staging now for heat 1 of 3 in the women's 400-meter individual medley. The pro swim record is also the U.S. Open record, a 4:26.98 set last year by Summer McIntosh with the Sarasota Sharks. Heat 1. First of 3 heats, lane 1, Flagstaff Snow Sharks, Victoria Court. 2, San Ramon Valley, Ellie Fukami. 3, Riptide Swim Team, Marin Deneen. 5, Bend Swim Club, Maddie Thornton. 6, San Ramon Valley, Rosa Huborg. 7, Wolverine Aquatics, Melanie Quinto. Here in heat number 1, lane 5, Mandy Thornton of Bend has been in control throughout the race. 224.7 through the backstroke, then splitting 43.5, 44.1 on the breaststroke. No changes in position through the breaststroke, with Deneen holding second from lane 3. Third was Huborg in 6th. Here on the freestyle though, Huborg's going to move up as Thornton stops the clock at 5:00.94 to take our first win in the 4 IM. Huborg second, 5:03.58, and third, Deneen, 5:04.56. Heat 2. Heat 2 lane assignments in 1. The British Columbia Thunderbirds is Ruby Kaler. 3 Eastern Express, Kennedy Dobson. 4 California Aquatics, Catherine Hazel. 5 from Cal, Alexa McDevitt. 6 Canyons Aquatic Club, Emma Hussein. 7 Markham Aquatic Club, Lily Chai. 8 Empire KC, Kinley Baber. Dobson in lane 3 has been our leader. 104.6 on the butterfly, 220 through the backstroke, 344.7 into the freestyle exchange. Leading Catherine Hazel, a 345.6. Emma Hussein, 347.2. Dobson, the All-American for Georgia in 500 and 1650 freestyle events. Outsplitting the field here on the freestyle, 33-1 on the first 50 at a 449.33 gets the win for Dobson. Right on her entry time of 449.1. And a 31.5 on the final 50 from Dobson. Second is Hazel of Cal, 452.54. Third, McDevitt, 453.61. Heat 3. Swimming in our third and final heat, lane 1, Fresno State, Laura Kalmar. 2, Alto Swim Club, Adeline Robillard. 3, Sandpipers and UCLA, Applejean Gwynn. Lane 5, Dart Swimming, Lauren Lonsdale. 6, Athens Bulldog, Eva Maluka. 7, Dart, Ella Ackerman. 8, Markham Aquatic Club, Amy Chai. Working through the backstroke, Maluka of Georgia in lane 6, Lonsdale of Dart in lane 5 at the halfway mark in this race. Maluka leads by 16/100ths at 222.02. Third is Gwynn, 223.7. Lonsdale, the 14-year-old, at 446.2, number 12 all time for the 13-14 age group. That national age group record of 4:39.76 from Becca Mann at the 2012 Junior Pan Pacific Championships. Luka, the Latvian national and 400 IM record holder at 4:49.76, done in December at the U.S. Open in Austin. And a strong morning showing here for Eva Maluka, Athens Bulldog at 451.56. Lonsdale 454.99. Taking third is Applejean Gwynn in lane 3 for the Sandpipers with a 459.09. That'll do it for the women's 400 IM prelims. All we've got left this morning is the men's 4 IM and 5 heats of that for event 18. Got heat 1 athletes staging, but first up we'll get through the results summary for the women's 4 IM. Women's 400 IM Championship Final, Kennedy Dobson, Eva Maluka, Catherine Hazel, Alexa McDevitt, Lauren Lonsdale, Emma Hussein, Applejean Gwynn, Maddie Thornton. 5:00.94 to finish in the top 8. The console final is Ackerman, Robillard, Hubord, Deneen, Baber, Chai, and Kaler, 16th at 5:08.79. The remaining athletes are in the bonus heat: Fukami, Kalmar, Kaur, and Quinto. Summers, the time is 10:29. You have 30 minutes in which to declare your intentions. Here we go into event 18, the men's 400 IM. The pro swim record set in 2023 by Leon Marchand is a 4:07.80. 5 heats will be contested. Heat 1. Racing in Heat 1, Lane 3, Spire Swim Club, Min Huang. 4, Roadrunners of Albuquerque, Josiah Jacobson. 5, San Ramon Valley, Ryan Mack. This is Min Huang and lane 3, 101.5 on the butterfly. 37-0, 35-0. Huge negative split on the backstroke for Huang as he gets through at 213.6. Huang, the Vietnamese national, in lane 3, training with Spire Swim Club. Out on the breaststroke at 44.1, with Mack and Jacobson both at 42s. Back into 42.3 for Huang. Same split from Mack in lane 5, now within 2.5 seconds of your leader as we get to the freestyle. Coach's time trial heat sheets are available at the resolution desk. And Huang, who comes in with a short horse yard time of 4:02.5, will get his first completed 400 legal individual medley in a 4:42.71 to take our first win. 4:45.3 from Ryan Mack for second, then Jacobson at 4:51.64, though we do have a disqualification in lane 4 for a delay initiating turn on the backstroke. Heat 2. Racing in Heat 2, the men's 4 IM, lane 1, Bellevue Club, Jacob Lee. 2, Cougar Aquatics, Easton Mauser. 3, UBC Thunderbirds, Andrew Coombs. 4, Riptide Swim Team, Calvin Maymeris. 5, Dart, Tommy Jang. 7, San Ramon Valley, Will McConlogue. And 8, from Cypress Fairbanks Swim Club is Ian Maldonado. Tommy Jang in lane 5, the 15-year-old from Dart. 332.0 with 100 meters to go. About 2 seconds plus under personal best. Pace is Jang. .38.31 is that best time for Jang out of the 2025 Futures Championship here in Sacramento. .31.9 on the opening 50 of freestyle from Andrew Coombs. Currently in 4th place out of lane 3. Trying to close in on Calvin May Maris in lane 4. He was out in a 32.3. Jang of Dart out of lane 5 and a 4:38.19. Tommy Jang now your top qualifier through 2 heats of racing. Second goes to Will McConlow, San Ramon, lane 7, 4:40.53, and Coombs with a 30.3 in the final 50 gets third at 4:40.6 in lane 3. Heat 3. Heat 3, lane 2, South Florida Aquatic Club, Juan Valmediana. 3, SMU, Leo Pelaez. 4, Fort Collins area, Brandon O'Neill. 5, Seattle Metropolitan Aquatic Club, Luke Dunn. 6, Bellingham Bay Swim Team, Dylan Fisk. 8 from Minnesota is Joey Tepper. Joey Tepper, known for his open water swimming and distance freestyle prowess, showing off here on the 400 IM, out in a 58.3, then 33.1, 32.1. On the backstroke, 203.6 from Tepper. Comes in with a short course yard time of 346.39. Tepper out on the breaststroke with a 40.4. Top breaststroke split 39.4 from Dylan Fisk in lane 6. Back in a 40.51 from Tepper. At 324.6 into the final 100 meters. Fisk back at 39.6. He gets within striking distance of Luke Dunn. Dunn holding on to second place out of lane 5 for Seattle Metro. The 16-year-old comes in at 430.30. Get into the top 100 all time for the 15-16 age group. It's a 426.56. Dunn in 5, Fisk in 6, having it out in the final 25 meters. Joey Tepper, he'll take this win from start to finish as he touches at 425.43. Dylan Fisk home at a 29.06 to get ahead of Luke Dunn and stop the clock at a 432.67. Luke Dunn third, 432.96. Heat 4. Heat 4 out of 5 in the men's 4IM. Lane 2, UBC Thunderbirds, Tanner Cole. 3, Tsunami Swim Team, Ellis Creasy. 4 St. Petersburg, Grant Sanders. 5 Swimming Canada, Jacques Harrison. 6 Cypress Fairbanks, Jackson Hartzler. 7 Swimming Canada, Aiden Kirk. 8 Cougar Aquatics, Darwin Anderson. Grant Sanders from lane 4 last year competing at this event. He was the 3rd place finisher overall with a 4:29.7. And at 3:23.7 on pace to better that here in the morning performance, as he has better than a 4-second advantage on Jacques Harrison of Canada in lane 5 and Jackson Hartler in lane 6. (31.3) from Harrison as he does close the gap just a bit there on Sanders, who was 31.7. 31.0 from Ellis Creasy. We saw a good 1,500 from Creasy in yesterday's competition, but Sanders continues his upward trajectory on the comeback tour for the 28-year-old out of Florida. 4:25.84, nearly a full 4 seconds better than his 2025 performance. Harrison of Canada, 4:29.6 for 2nd place. 3rd, Creasy home in a 30.1 and a 4:32.2. Heat 5. Fifth and final heat for event number 18. Racing in lane 1 from Sierra Marlin swim team, Robbie Doolittle. 2, Team Puerto Rico, Andres Brooks. 3, Lebanon, Munzi Cabrera. 4, West Coast Aquatics, Chantal Lee. 5 from Cal is Ian Platts Mills. 7, Dartmouth, Jacob Turner. 8, Tsunami swim team of Kansas City, Sam Hennenfent. Lee, your top seed, the 16-year-old out of West Coast Aquatics, ranks number 14 all time for that age group with his entry time of 4:20.69. That swim, the result of a 4th place finish at the 2025 Speedo Junior National Championships. On that performance, he was out in a 2:06.80. This morning out in a 2:09.57, comfortably leading Cabrera of Lebanon in lane 3. Andres Brooks moving up in lane 2. He's going to get ahead of Cabrera on the breaststroke, taking it out in a 37.3. 36.6 from Lee. Also moving up, you got Jacob Turner, lane 7, 37.5 on the opening 50 of breaststroke. Cabrera wakes up to the challenge presented by Brooks here on the second 50 of the breaststroke. Lee splits 36.6, 37.9. Turns to the freestyle at 3:24.18. Cabrera back in a 38.1 to reclaim second from Brooks. $425, I believe, from Grant Sanders in the previous heat. Cabrera now with the edge on Brooks as they come to the final 25 meters. And Chantal Lee, the 16-year-old from West Coast, delivers on his top seed with a 4:25.26. That'll put him back in the central lane for tonight's final. Cabrera, second, 4:30.81. Third, Brooks, 4:31.19. That'll conclude the men's 400-meter individual medley heats and all the prelims for day 2 of the 2026 TYR Pro Swim Series in Sacramento. Event 18 results. Chantal Lee is your top qualifier for West Coast Aquatics, followed by Joey Tepper, Grant Sanders, Jack Harrison, Munzi Cabrera, Andres Brooks, Jacob Turner, and Ellis Creasy of Tsunami, 8th at 4:32.21. Console final is Fisk, Dunn, Platts Mills, Hertzler, Kirk, Cole, Doolittle, and Valmidiana, 4:37.09 to finish 16th. Bonus final, Jang, O'Neill, Hennenfent, McConlow, Coombs, Maymaris, Juan, and Peleas 24th, 4:43.28. Anderson and Mauser are the alternates in the men's 400 IM, where the current time is 10:57, and athletes have 30 minutes in which to declare their intentions. Competition pool is open. Start time for the time trial will be 11:30. 11:30 start for time trials.